What up, Dokkaners? I'm sure a lot of you guys were hoping for some sort of news to drop last night regarding the upcoming part 2, but we didn't get anything, and I was just as disappointed as you guys were because I was hoping we would get something so I could make a video on it, but it didn't happen. So today's video is a simple one. When are we going to be getting information? Short answer, probably tonight. We are very close to when part 2 is supposed to be starting. In terms of login, we still have 2 days to go because the login ends. Well, actually, I mean, I guess we have one more day. After that, we will have the next one happen on part 2, but we are about a day and a half away from when things should be starting. So in terms of actual news, we got to get it at least a day before, right? Because normal order of operations is event teaser or some sort of announcement, and then there's a animation reveal and there's a data download. Now that was the usual blueprint from before, but things have been changing, things have been sporadic. So in terms of this one, I would assume that probably a reveal, like an animation reveal and a data download, would both happen at the same time, and then maybe the information break would happen before. So since we have a maintenance happening on global on the 12th, I would imagine that coming up tonight, we would probably get the announcement in game. So that's hopefully what happens. If it doesn't happen, well, shocker, Dokkan does something unorthodox and unusual and unexpected. But in terms of what the unit is going to be, now I thought that it was a pretty clear-cut choice in terms of what the LR was going to be. It was either going to be the Saiyan Trinity or the Ops, you know, like if it was going to be Android 13 or if it was going to be the Goku, Vegeta, Trunks. I didn't think that there would be another theory out there, but apparently there is. And actually there is a really cool thing that I didn't even realize when I was making the original video or my last video talking about all of this information. So let's go jump over to Twitter. So under the hint that we received on Global NJP, I posted my theory, obviously the Saiyan Trinity, Android 13 being involved somehow. I also threw in a little Pac-Man because if you guys are Smash fans like I am, tell me this doesn't remind you of the Smash trailer for announcing Pac-Man, which is why I'm using the song, in fact. But I actually saw this on Twitter, and then this led me to see a couple of other things. So this was brought to us by JV, shout out, who threw this little number out here. What if the LR is not the Saiyan trio, the Super Saiyan trio, but the Super Saiyan 3 trio? Now, I personally don't think that this is going to happen, but hey, you know, it's a nice theory. It's based on the same concept, though, Goku, Vegeta, Trunks. So it is still reasonable to think something like this, though I do think that now that we are out of the heroes window, nothing like this is going to happen, but who knows? I mean, you know, weirder things have happened before. But actually, I don't know if you guys realize this, the 13th anniversary of Dragon Ball Heroes, which was celebrated this year, did have the Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks units, or the characters, in the logo itself. So I looked for multiple instances of this being the case. So this has the Migate no Goku and what's this dude's name? Note, whatever. Then if we go to, this is like some merchandise website where they were also selling stuff. And it even shows the Trunks, Goku, Vegeta here, and then even like in the logo again it shows them. So I mean, is this what the LR is going to be? Maybe this dude is onto something, you know, like maybe Super Saiyan 3 isn't exactly totally out of reach, considering the fact that these guys were kind of marketed as the logo for the celebration this year. I don't think we're ultimately gonna get anything heroes related, but it's not like we're out here trying to judge people for crazy theories when Dokkan does crazy things. So I just wanted to mention that to you guys. I mean, here's another option, another image. I think I used this for my live stream reaction or something. Like, I mean, look at this. It's everywhere. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, maybe it is. We'll see. Point is, we'll find out soon. We'll find out tonight, probably. The stone sales are going to be ending tonight. So I'm posting this video on December 11th at around like in the morning time for me. So basically half a day from now, we should be approaching the end of the stone sales window. Now, I feel like it used to be the golden rule that you could not have a situation where there were no stone sales whatsoever. I feel like that streak has been broken many times at this point. So in terms of stone sales having to come back to justify this one ending, I feel like a day is the most amount of gap that they would give for stone sales to not be active. I don't have like empirical evidence to back that up, but I think I've seen that for either anniversaries or like intermediate celebrations between like major ones, where we'll have a stone sale end and then for like a day there's nothing happening. I feel like Dokkan doesn't want to have to do that, but sometimes the schedule just works out that way, especially on global, since global's the crazy one. So will we get something as soon as this ends? As far as stone sales are concerned, I'm guessing no. Stone sales typically happen when the banner releases, not before that. Okay, well, maybe like a couple hours before, but we are not going to be having the summons start on the 11th night, especially considering that the banner is still going to be around for the Dokkan Festival, and the crossover login bonus is still going to be here. So at least all of this needs to go away before we actually start summoning for part 2. But I do think that this, at the end of this, we should get something. So Monday, December 11th at 10 p.m., that could be a possibility for when we get some sort of an in-game teaser, talking about the next day being when the celebration starts or the stone sales begin. Who knows? Now, that pretty much covers the speculation / waiting as far as what comes up for part 2. So to wrap up the rest of this video, I know, folks, it's a little dry right now on Global and JP, but we're waiting. We're doing our best, right? I figured, you know what? Let me do some skill orb summons in this video, because we did get our chain battle results. So the scores came in, everybody got their various rewards. So I figured, you know what? Let me actually do these, because I haven't had time to actually do these. Nowadays, instead of making a video on this, I just kind of do these skill orb summons on my own. I don't really make this a point to actually integrate into any videos. Additional level 3 and dodge level 5. I will take that. So my goal when it comes to skill orbs is to just get additionals and dodges. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I know I'm going crazy on the dodges these days, but it is very useful just to have something, some sort of a middle ground between them. Ooh, I'll take that. Additional plus 5. Is it this pool that we can get the level 6? Let me actually look. Can we, where do we check? Oh, we have to check up here. Oh yeah, you can. You can get the level 6s in here. Okay, so that's what I really want. And I don't know why I do 7 at a time. When Chain Battle first started, I did it, and it just seemed to give me the best results. It's based on nothing other than just, you know, trends. So if you do 10 at a time, keep doing it. It's not hurting anybody. It's not hurting you. So just keep going with that. I'm getting a lot of level 5s here. I'm actually pretty happy. But I would like to have one level 6 before this is all over. Ooh, I had a combo for bronze. That's good. Dodge and additional is the best for me. This one is a level 5. I'll take it. Okay. I think I had about 15,000 skill orbs, so this was actually a pretty good haul this time around. Ooh, nice. A level 1 and a level 2. Okay. As long as dodge is higher, I'll take that. Okay. Nothing. Hopefully tonight, folks, we will be back to the normal content schedule. Ooh, nice. Do we have a level 4? Level 4 additional. And, oh, level 2 crit. Boo. No, it's still good. It's still good. I was not aware. I was not aware of how important it is to not designate skill orbs to particular. This is, we're kind of going into like chain battle, upper echelon chain battle play, but I was not previously aware of the significance of kind of like planning your skill orbs ahead of time, planning your hit potential builds ahead of time. And I'm gonna try to be a little bit more mindful of that going into these chain battles, because as a content creator, you obviously have to worry about like building units as best as possible for showcases, especially like new units. But when it comes to like older units, up till now, because I wasn't really that much in tune with like the chain battle scene, I never really cared about what sort of skill orbs I gave the less significant units, because it didn't really matter, right? And normally it wouldn't, but because chain battle is now a thing. Dude, we're getting a ton of these like bronze level 7s. I'll take that. But because chain battle is what it is today, and how there's actually like there's a competitive scene to chain battle, I actually I love the fact that the community has taken chain battle over, and they basically run and oversee it now. The landscape of the chain battle community has changed, like with, you know, with more people putting an effort to kind of change the culture of it. And so now, like, I never realized how important it is to actually plan out how you use your skill orbs. Like, if you're somebody who wants to be good at chain battle, it's not just about having the best units and setting up your best support lines. It's also about having the best skill orbs. And the skill orbs, then there's a whole like economy in the skill orbs where you want to be saving like the stat changing skill orbs for the units that are involved in your support lines. The more stats you give your units, the better scores the people using your units can get. And so obviously this is more like top 1%, top 0.01%, that kind of thing. But because of it, it's now like changed my mentality in terms of how I approach it. I got to be a little bit more mindful of it when I'm... Wait, how do I do this? When I'm actually like distributing those skill orbs. Like if I'm going to do a rainbow showcase on a Dokkan Fest, I'll probably still use the best skill orbs possible. But for older units, I'm going to save maybe my EX skill orbs that have like a stat, a health boosting support or a health boosting thing along with dodge, or like an attack boosting plus additional. I'm going to try to find those and save those for those types of units. This is another reason why I need that stupid update to happen where we can track our EX skill orbs. I don't know where most of my skill orbs have gone. Like my EX ones, I would have to painstakingly go through and find every single unit out there. And if I find one with that EX skill orb, I then have to like extract it, throw something else on, and I just don't have enough because, oh, there's one. Because I used it for something, for some other purpose. Like it's just, actually, hold on, let me see. What is this for? This is super class. Oh, I definitely need to take this one out. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it right now. Let me throw, this guy's actually good though. I wanted to give him more addition. Here, you know what? I'm gonna give this to him. Character exclusive Vegeta. Oh, this is Goku? What? Oh, Goku or Vegeta. All right, there you go. All right, I'm gonna give that to him. So now I've got another EX skill orb ready for chain battle. Anyway, that was my little video for you. I was able to explain everything I need to explain regarding the upcoming part 2 and get my skill orb summons done in one video. I could have done it separately, but hey, you know what? I'm trying to keep this as concise as possible. We're getting ready for new content coming up tomorrow night. Day after tomorrow night. I don't know. I'm gonna go now. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the upcoming part 2 unit. Do you think that there's any merit to thinking that maybe we could be getting a Super Saiyan 3 version of the Saiyan Trinity? Do you think that the Dragon Ball Heroes 13th anniversary logo has anything to do with the upcoming part 2? We are, of course, exiting a crossover celebration after having already exited another crossover celebration. Could we be continuing that trend with yet another crossover unit? Let me know your thoughts, your reasonings in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you ladies know I'm going to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.